folks, this is just a quick update on what we're doing. We've been static for 2 to 3 days. I've been deploying immediately up bank to clear this area here, but the wind has been zeroed out, so if they do any chemtrailing it actually collects there. So fired up this morning at 8 o'clock, and you'll see here I'm pointing in this direction here, south-southwest. In the meantime, you can see incredible how they've been chemtrailing all around here. So what we're doing is we're going to push this round and try and bring it down as rain anyway, which has already started here, by the way, but you can see the footprint here. I'm going to swing round and clear this out later. But one of the points I was going to make is to do with this here in CERN. Now, there has been some weird anomalies over CERN, and this is live now taking place, and that there's hurricane after hurricane after there is earthquake after earthquake after earthquake, and we've had a big one only 3.5 days ago, and this is CERN's area here. Now look at this. This, the upper atmosphere not far from where CERN is, and that's around the position. But when you look at the actual clouds, they have this furled edge, and look at the whole picture here. It's like a magnetic field, and it travels all the way down that fault line, right down here. And I'll show you where the fault line is in a minute. Now, remember this picture here, and look at the edges. Here is where the earthquake happened, which is smack where that line goes, and has been going prior. And now when you look at what CERN does, we know for a fact it's 100 times more powerful than Earth's that magnetic field, and that's admitted by them on their website. Constantly, independent media activists are linking up CERN with earthquakes. That's been well established now, and CERN has a massive effect on the Earth's magnetic field on the live satellites. BP Earthwatch has covered it. It's incredible how it rips the magnetic fields apart, and these are the two beams at CERN. There's an incredible magnetic field in there, which when they alter the energy and frequencies of CERN, it's all based on two different frequencies. This is another subject, but when you get two beams, two magnetic fields in opposing directions, which is what CERN is, it can be focused by changing the frequency to any place, possibly for millions of miles, certainly around the whole of the planet and to outer space. Unbelievable. And as we know, without being over old ground, the world's biggest piece of equipment and most powerful ever built. Now these are the effects of magnetics. You've got magnetism and filing, so it shows a fingerprint of the magnetic field, which looks exactly the same as those clouds at CERN. And unusually, those clouds actually went straight down over the fault line of where the earthquakes were happening, and it's still live today. It's still taking place live today. That's where the earthquake was. So when we look at, there's CERN, there's the fault line, and there was the earthquake live today. There has been dozens and dozens, probably 200 or 300 different earthquakes keep going on and going on and going on. Many earthquakes have been reported even now, and that's where the fault line is. That's where it is, smack down this here, and it leads just by CERN, which is where those cloud formations were. So here's the Hadron Collider, and the fault goes down here, exactly where the cloud formations were. This is live now. I'll go on to Sat24. This is Weather Online. But can you see this follows the fault line absolutely perfect, and within that you've got the Doppler frequencies, which Tesla spoke about, electromagnetic fields, that Tesla says by altering the frequency you don't need a lot of energy, in fact, but the energy that CERN's got is phenomenal. And they've also been sending energy fields underneath the Earth's surface as well, because they can steer it and control it with incredible accuracy. So we'll play this. Some of it will go through the night time, but you'll see here. Let me just. So you can see that movement, and you can see the frequency lines all coming down the fault line. Smack on, perfect match. There you go. Look at that. Amazing. So anyway, back to where we're at now. Chemtrails have been sprayed here. You can see this being hit. And we're looking at one or two other projects that's happening at the moment, which is being done behind the scenes. Absolutely fantastic, incredible results. But the thing I was going to show, which I forgot, was the chemtrails smack over the earthquake area on the day. I also believe that the massive aftershocks are done deliberately. Some will be a natural reaction, some will be what CERN, I believe, will want to. There's actually been over 220 aftershocks. So it's now the 31st and there's still aftershocks taking place today.